Welcome to A Poor Millionaire. My name is Curtis and I am a poor millionaire. This is 10 reasons why I am poor. And this is 10 reasons why you might be poor. This is reason number 2 and video number 2 of that 10 reasons why I am poor and 10 things that I need to change to become rich. The number 2 reason why I am poor is I have not been setting clear goals or setting goals at all. This is very important. I like to go off of Brian Tracy's 12 steps for setting goals. Now, Brian Tracy has a lot of books and videos on how to set goals. This is Brian Tracy's 12 steps on how to set goals. Number 1 in goal setting is to decide exactly what you want in every area of your life. Now, this channel is mostly focused on success and wealth building, but you could also decide that you want family goals. You could also decide relationship goals. You could also decide that you want health goals. And health is very important for success and for building wealth. If you're not healthy, it's going to be extremely difficult for you to be successful. So you might have a goal of losing weight or becoming more fit. It's an excellent goal. Investing and becoming a real estate investor and becoming a millionaire is another excellent goal. And if your goal is to become a millionaire, you need to decide exactly how you're going to become a millionaire and exactly why you want to become a millionaire. If you want to become a millionaire, you need to figure out exactly what kind of millionaire you want to become. Do you want to become a millionaire because you have a business? You want to become a millionaire because you've made $1 million and you've just saved it? You want to become a millionaire because you actually are an investor? And I believe the best and easiest way to become a millionaire is to become an investor, a real estate investor. Now, obviously, you're going to have to figure out a way to make your initial investments through either a job or through a business. I would highly recommend a business. Decide exactly what you want in all areas of your life. That's in relationships, in health, in success, and in business. Everybody has different goals for each one of these things. Now, this channel is mostly about success and wealth. Success and how much money you want to make. Health is obviously extremely important, and relationships with other people is also extremely important. But we're going to focus on success and we're going to focus on wealth building. Number 2 step is to write down your goals. If you don't write down your goal, then it's just a wish. It's not actually a goal. A goal is clear and precise and needs to be written down on paper. You need to write down. I've tried writing it on a computer and I've tried writing it on my cell phone by typing it out. I feel and I find, and most people also find, that when you write them out, it helps cement your goal in your mind. When you write it on a piece of paper, it helps cement the goal in your mind. And that is what you want to do. You want to get your mind accustomed to thinking about your goal and seeing it happen. Writing it down on a piece of paper is what 3% of society does. And that 3% are the people who obtain the highest levels of success. They have clear written goals. If you want to obtain wealth and be successful, you have to have clear and written goals. Number 3, you have to set a deadline. When you write down your clear goals, you need to set a deadline. Personally, I would like to double my income within 2 years. Once you've written down your goals and you've made it clear and precise, you have to have a deadline. A deadline is the date that you expect that it will be done. This helps focus your mind on accomplishing what needs to be accomplished so you can reach your goal. Without a deadline, it's going to be extremely hard to get your goal. If you say, well, sometime in the future, I'd like to be successful. Sometime in the future, I'd like to be rich. Well, if you don't have a deadline, that future will never come. It'll always be sometime in the future. Your brain is going to go, oh, well, I've got plenty of time because it's sometime in the future. What happens if you don't reach your goal? Let's say you say 12 months from now, I'd like to have double my income. 12 months from now, you haven't doubled your income. You still have to set a deadline, even if you don't reach the deadline for the goal that you've made. You just simply set another deadline and set to work on making your goal a reality. Number 4, identify the obstacles that you will need to overcome to obtain your goal. What are the things that are going to stop you from obtaining your goal? If your goal is to become more successful, what are the things that are going to stop you? Is your health going to stop you from becoming more successful? Are you not able to work as long with clear thought as necessary? Do you feel like your health would be the limiting factor in your success? Well, then obviously you need to set some health goals. Obstacle might be, I don't have enough money saved up to buy my first real estate investment property. That would be an obstacle. Well, you're going to have to start saving up money. The second obstacle might be, I don't have a way to save up money. Well, a solution to that might be, you need a side hustle. You're going to have to find a side business in order to increase your income so that you can, that would be your obstacle, is you don't have a side hustle and you don't have the money necessary to start your first real estate investment. Number 5, identify the knowledge, information, and skills you'll need to achieve your goal. If you're trying to buy your first investment property, you need to figure out all the information that revolves around that property. All the information of the neighborhood that you want to buy in, what kind of property do you want to buy in, what loans are available for the properties that you're looking at. If you're looking at a single family house, you're going to need to figure out, do you qualify for a single family house? Do you have the right amount of money? What are the rents for that market? This is all the information that you don't know that you need to obtain in order to reach your goal. Number 6, identify the people whose help or cooperation you will need to achieve your goal. If you're trying to buy a real estate property, well, you're going to need, let's say you have a spouse, well, you're going to need the help of your spouse. Your spouse is going to have to approve of your investment, so you're going to have to explain the investment to them so that they can work with you to obtain the goal that you're trying to obtain. If you're trying to buy an investment property, you're going to need a real estate agent. And you're going to need a specific type of real estate agent. You're going to need a real estate agent that understands that you are looking for an investment property. Some real estate agents won't deal with you if you're looking for an investment property. Some real estate agents only deal with $10 million deals. Well, obviously, unless you're at that stage yet, you're not going to need that real estate agent. You're going to need a real estate agent that deals with the market that you want to go to, you want to buy into. You're going to need a real estate agent that deals with the exact market. They have to know the neighborhood, they have to know the properties, and they have to understand basic investment strategies in real estate in order for them to help you find the real estate investment that you're looking for, the specific one. But you're also going to have to do your own legwork. But you're still going to need that real estate agent to write up the contracts and to make sure that everything that you see is correct. What other people are you going to need help and cooperation? You might need help from a bank. You might need help from a loan officer. You might need a mentor. You might need, let's say your goal is to simply double your income at the place of employment that you work at. Well, one of the people whose help you're going to need and cooperation you're going to need is going to be your boss. The other people that you're going to need and helps cooperation is other managers in that company, as well as any co-workers who work with you on the projects or production or business that you are in to help you to get to that level that you want to succeed to. And obviously, if you can't make the money at that company, you might need to start your own business or company, or you might need to go to another company. Step 7, make a list of everything you need to obtain your goal. This is the who, what, when, where, how. What do you want to obtain? How do you want to obtain it? When are you going to obtain it? Who are you going to need to be around to obtain the goal? If your goal is to buy an investment property, you're going to need to know how much that investment property cost, what neighborhoods that investment property located in, how much of a loan you're going to need, how much of a down payment you're going to need, and then you're going to need to obtain the actual down payment. These are the list of things that are required to obtain your goal. This is basically your checklist. These become smaller goals that you will obtain in the amount of time that's necessary to achieve your goal. If you're trying to achieve this goal within 1 year, then these are all the smaller goals that you're going to put down on paper and that you're going to work towards getting accomplished. Step 8 is organize your list into a plan. Basically, you take the list of things that you need to do to accomplish your goal and you build it into a plan. You go, this is the first thing I need, this is the second thing I need, this is the third thing I need, and you actually make a plan. You strategize on how you're going to accomplish the things on the list of things that need to be accomplished, and that is your plan on how you're going to achieve your goal. Step 9 is to write that plan down. Make a clear and precise plan and go to work. Make the plan happen. Write down a clear and precise plan of what you will need to do to accomplish your goal. Step 8 and Step 9 are very similar. Step 10 is to pick the number 1 most important task that needs to be accomplished each day. And write that down. What is the most important task that you need to accomplish to get your plan rolling in the right direction? Get things happening. Each day you pick the most important task. This can be accomplished by figuring out what is the most important thing that you do that's going to make the biggest impact towards accomplishing your list of things that need to be done to obtain your goal. Step 11 is develop the habit of self-discipline. Now this is probably one of the bigger ones for everyone, including myself. But goals help with self-discipline. Goals are what make self-discipline easy. Self-discipline is simply doing what you have set out to do, when you set out to do it, how you set out to do it. This is the part where you get started and you get the momentum going. Always just get started. This is what I do when I do my videos. I basically start a video and get started. This is what I do when I go to buy investment real estate. I basically just get started. Make some progress. And that progress turns into more progress, and more progress turns into more progress. This makes self-discipline easy. Self-discipline is basically doing something that you don't want to do until it becomes a habit, until it becomes easy, until you enjoy it, until it's basically part of who you are, and then it's no longer self-discipline, it's just what you normally do in your day. Step 12 is practice visualization of your goals. This is actually quite fun. Visualization of your goals is basically you rewarding yourself for obtaining your goals before you've actually obtained them. This is fun. This is like daydreaming, except with a reason and a purpose. You focus on your goal and you focus on how exciting it would be when you obtain your goal, and you see yourself actually obtaining your goal, actually having that real estate property that you've been trying to buy, that investment, becoming successful, obtaining the things that you want to do. Visualize where you want to be, what type of success that you want, how's it going to feel, what you're going to look like, how much money you're going to have, how much success you're going to have. That Lamborghini that you want to buy, visualize you driving the Lamborghini. Visualize you owning the real estate property and investments that you set out to invest. Visualize you becoming successful in the endeavor that you've decided to become successful in. Practice visualizing your goals. I'm going to practice visualizing my goals. My goal is to make $1 million a year. I'm visualizing how exciting it would be to make $1 million a year. I've never made $1 million a year. I've never even made $500,000 a year. Even on my best year, I've never made that kind of money. So I'm actually visualizing how much it would be to make 10 times what I have made in the past. I'm visualizing how exciting it would be to own a $2 million house. Not a $1 million house, I want a $2 million house. And how exciting it would be to drive a Lamborghini outside of my 6-car garage at my $2 million house and drive it to my huge yacht on a local lake. That's what I'm visualizing. Hope you're visualizing your goal and the keys to your success and the things that you want to accomplish. If your goal is to become a millionaire, then you're visualizing what it will be like to become a millionaire. If your goal is to become a rich millionaire, then you're visualizing, like I am, about the Lamborghini, the yacht, and the huge house. But first, we have to make money. First, we have to visualize the success of making money. And that is actually almost more important to me, is to make the money necessary to buy the toys. The toys are just a byproduct. I really would rather be, if I had to choose between the toys and the success, I would choose the success, because I also know that the success brings the toys automatically. But the success is what I really want to accomplish. So I'm visualizing my success on YouTube, and I'm visualizing my future success in buying real estate investment properties and using that investment real estate properties income to buy the toys and buy more real estate, and then buy the toys that I've always wanted, like a Lamborghini or a $2 million house or a fancy yacht or exotic vacations and exotic clothes that I currently cannot afford. I'm visualizing what it would be like to go to Las Vegas and actually be able to buy things in the shops. Now, maybe at that time I won't want to buy things in the shops, but actually being able to would be fun. So I'm visualizing my success, and I hope you're visualizing your success as well. These are the 12 steps of setting goals. Basically, I took these word for word from Brian Tracy. Brian Tracy has a lot of audiobooks and a lot of books on setting goals. I would highly recommend that you read them or listening to other videos by Brian Tracy of him actually going in depth on setting goals. This subject is extremely in depth, and I could spend hours talking about it. In the future, I will do more videos on setting goals because it is so important to our success, your success and my success in the future. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned, like and subscribe. There's always more videos coming, and of course I will plan on doing the next video in this set of 10 reasons why I'm poor, 10 reasons why you might be poor. And thanks for tuning in, and I hope that you're successful in the future.